Hey everybody, Mel Bell here. If you are new to my channel, I do tarot / oracle readings. I currently have the content of monthly readings based on the signs and elements. And I am expanding the channel now, and I want to talk about my ability as a medium. Now, as you see in my background, I have a cat. Jasper may make a visit, but I think he's going to be chill today. So I want to encourage everybody to ask me questions in the comment section about the afterlife, about spirits, about divine beings, about channeling. So I have about 15 years of experience in communicating with the other side, communicating with ghosts, spirits, and divine beings, and not so divine beings. So I have this knowledge that I want to share. I feel like sharing this knowledge helps empower us all. So my goal in having this channel and sharing this knowledge with all of you is to help us all awaken and get closer to divine truth. I would like to insert a disclaimer here that this is my experience. This is my understanding based on, excuse me, kitty. He's in the bathroom yelling at me. What's up? This is my experience based on the communications I've had with beings on the other side. People who I have lost in life, people that I did not know, people who came through in readings, things like that, okay? So let's get to the question. I'm going to do a hard-hitting question here for this first video, and that is, if God exists, why do bad things happen? Period. Why do bad things happen? To good people, to bad people, bad things happen to everybody, right? So we don't need to add that. Why do bad things happen? So basically, what I know as a medium is there are certain things that are universal in the way of spiritual beliefs. One spiritual belief that is almost all-encompassing around the world is that there is a divine creator of everything. My belief and what I've learned over time in my life is that the creator, which I don't think is either male or female, maybe both, and something else. I feel like the creator is probably three things, the combination of three things. That third thing is kind of a mystery. What exactly is it? But imagine that you were in the darkness. Imagine that you were in the void and you couldn't see anything. You couldn't see yourself. Most importantly, it's pitch dark. It's pitch black. You can't see your hand in front of your face. And the creator is in this space of seemingly nothingness and decides to break itself open to be able to see itself. And as a creator, once that took place, once that process took place, the act of opening, everything spilled out. It's kind of like a painter who starts to paint about a certain thing, and then suddenly they just paint 20 paintings. Like, it's this flow of this creative energy. And so the stars were born, the planets, and then there's life on different planets, and there's all of these beings experiencing life. And let's zone in on the earth and zone in on humankind. Well, we can start with animals, and animals do not have free will. They also don't question life. We don't have to worry about animals staring at the sun when there's an eclipse or otherwise, right? So humans are different because we have free will. And the free will that we have, is that a part of creation? Is that an evolution of creation? Because God is seeing things through every being's eyes, including insects, snakes, alligators, all animals, people. We're all the eyes of God. And if we are all God's creation, then we have to accept, if we accept that, we have to also accept the fact that that includes bad people, that includes evil, that includes darkness. Now, on the topic very quickly of darkness and evil, there is a natural darkness. There is our dark side, our shadow self. There are things that were intended, and there are things that were not intended based on the fact that we have free will. And free will has changed the landscape of our reality, because we have the free will to say, these dark parts are not a part of me. I reject that. I am going to go into ritual and reject that. I am going to give this to a priest and let him take it from me, and let God just absolve that from me. And us being a part of God, we're also creators. So where prayer is effective, like science can't prove it, but we have statistical information that prayer actually works, as does meditation. So we are creators. If we are choosing to disregard a part of ourselves, we can possibly send that out into the ethers. We, I think, are responsible for a lot of negative entities. That's a deeper, darker conversation that I'm going to stop there. But keep in mind that if the Creator created everything, just good people are not all of God's children. Everybody is. All of creation is God's creation. So why would God wipe out all the bad and keep the good if this is an unfolding of God itself, God seeing their self? It is because that is the nature of creation. It's dark and light. And I'm pretty sure that when the Creator, which has this higher intelligence, chose to push forth themselves, to see themselves, and to watch themselves be the Creator and the creation, that there were unforeseen events to happen, to unfold. Some of this is a mystery to God, because we are God incarnate. We are God experiencing himself, herself, themselves through us, through our eyes, through our actions. And so it all is relevant. And that is a really hard lesson to learn and come to an understanding that even horrible things that people do are of God. That's really hard to grasp. But even things that we have manifested ourselves, like if you can manifest good, you can also manifest bad. If being positive generates positive energy. If you can vibrate higher and contribute good to humanity, then you can also do the same thing with negative energy. So it's the same. It's just different sides of the same coin. And wanting that separation between bad people and good people, and bad actions and good actions, wanting that separation has really caused great conflict in the world, because we have cast it away from us so much that we have not really acknowledged the darker side of our own nature. And so in the recent maybe 10 years or so, shadow work has become a thing, which is a great step in healing. But yeah, that's my answer to that. If you are interested in these videos, then please go ahead and like and comment. Let me know, what questions do you have about the afterlife? What questions do you have about ghosts and spirits? What's the difference between ghosts and spirits? Divine beings, channeling? I will write down those questions and I will do videos on them and answer. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I enjoyed talking to you about it. So I will talk to you later. I hope everyone is well, and take care of yourselves. Bye.